Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to learn about the banner grabbing via http in Python programming language. Let's get started. Before we have learned about the banner grabbing with socket method, and today we are going to learn about the banner grabbing with http method. Before we have learned about the banner grabbing via socket, and today via http. It has a different function. When we have to use socket and when we have to use http. If you see in here, request for http, and for socket we use module import socket as library. Socket, the function for targeting SSH, FTP, SMTP, telnet, and POP3. This target like this for socket method. And what the target for http? The target such as web browser, for example, appears Nginx and Nginx and IIS. And what the protocol for this socket and what the protocol for http. Protocol is the media communication. Socket through TCP, and protocol for this http using http. Socket is also for UDP. Okay, and I will give summary for this socket for knowing the version your user or your target software, and for http to know either http your targeting user. This is for web, and this is for socket for software targeting your user. Okay, I hope you understand about this concept. When we use banner grabbing via http and when we have to use banner grabbing via socket. Okay, and this is introduction about the banner grabbing, and the point major for this banner grabbing is to take information your user, maybe in laptop user on or in web user, depend on your needs. If you see in this code, there are five block codes. Number 1, import, and number 2, define, number 3, try and accept, number 4, URL like this, and number 5, print, to display what you need. For number 1, import request, this module it is used to request http into your target user. This module for requesting http into your user targeting. Okay, you have to write this import request for requesting http into your user targeting. In this case, we use the function get to request http into your user targeting. Using this function get to request http into your user targeting. Next, for the function def http underscore banner parenthesis URL colon, the function to receive one parameter, and in here URL as a parameter. Do you know about this URL? URL is the website address which will be checked. This is a website address you're targeting. For blocks number 3, try and accept. Try to handle requesting http. Request.get URL timeout 3. This function to sending requesting http to this URL, and timeout it means the time to wait response from your user server. 3, it means 3 seconds. If more than 3 seconds there are no response, So this function will get back. But if there is response, the response will be saved in this variable response. Next, for this function server underscore header equal response.headers.get parentheses server comma unknown server. Before, if we have response from server, so the response will be saved in this variable response, and then server underscore header, this function has a http. Okay, I will repeat again. This function server underscore header, this function has header http from the server, header http. This variable has header http from server, and this function get, this is to try taking value from this header. Get server, this function or this function will take value from this header http. For example, engine x iis or abyss. But if there is no content, or yes, if there is no content in header http or there is no response, so we will get alert this unknown server. Next, go to this function return elf server colon bracket server underscore header, the function to get back information the server. And for this function, exception else e return elf error. It means if there is a error when connecting to server, maybe error because invalid website status or because the connection failed, so this function will execute this block except. Exceptions as a to receive error and get back message error with this format error. Next, for this URL, This is the targeting website of your user. URL equal http scanme.nmap.org, and the result you can see in this print http underscore banner parenthesis URL. I think enough for this explanation about the banner grabbing via http in Python programming language. If you have any question about this, you can comment on below this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video to your friends. See you next time and goodbye.